Every day, you wear a mask, not a literal one, but a psychological mask that protects you, helps you fit in, and makes others accept you. The great psychologist Carl Jung called it the persona. But what happens when the mask becomes your identity, and you forget who you really are? What happens when your life starts to feel like one long performance? Today, we're diving deep into the concept of the persona, exploring why we create these masks, the dangers of over-identifying with them, and how to find the balance between social harmony and your authentic self. This isn't just psychology, it's about reclaiming your own identity. So what exactly is the persona? In simple terms, it's the role you present to the world. It's the collection of attitudes, behaviors, and expressions that you adopt to navigate social situations effectively. Think about it. You probably act a little differently at work than you do with your close friends. At work, you might be the polite, efficient employee. At a party, you might be the confident, outgoing friend. With your family, you might be the dutiful, responsible son or daughter. Each of these is a facet of your persona. A great analogy is to think of your persona as your social profile picture. It's not necessarily fake, it is a part of you, but it's a curated version. It's the highlight reel you show the world. You're not lying when you post a great photo, but you're probably not posting the one where you just woke up with bedhead. Similarly, your persona is the polished version of yourself you present to smooth over social interactions. It helps you get along with your boss, make new friends, and maintain peace at family gatherings. Jung saw it as an essential tool for functioning in society. So why do we create these masks in the first place? It really boils down to a fundamental human need: survival. From an evolutionary perspective, fitting in with the tribe meant safety and access to resources. Being cast out meant danger. This ancient wiring is still active in our nervous systems today. We are deeply driven by the need for social acceptance. This process starts in childhood. As kids, we quickly learn which parts of our personality get us praise and approval, and which parts get us scolded or ignored. The acceptable traits get developed into our persona, while the unacceptable ones, our anger, our vulnerability, our quirky interests, often get pushed down and hidden away in what Jung called the shadow. We'll talk more about the shadow in another video, so make sure you're subscribed for that. The persona, then, becomes our ambassador to the world. It helps us navigate complex social rules and expectations. It's the reason you can make small talk with a stranger or sit through a boring meeting without causing a scene. It greases the wheels of social life, but there's a trade-off. While it helps us connect on a surface level, it also hides our most authentic thoughts, feelings, and desires. It's a necessary compromise, but one that can become problematic if we aren't careful. And that's where the danger lies. The persona becomes a problem when you mistake the mask for your true self. This is what Jung called identification with the persona. It's when the role you play becomes so ingrained that you forget there's a real, complex person underneath. You lose touch with your inner world, your genuine feelings, passions, and needs. What are the signs that your mask has become too tight? One major sign is a feeling of emptiness or hollowness, especially after social interactions. You might leave a party where everyone seemed to love you, but you feel completely drained and unseen. You were performing, not connecting. Another sign is when people who are close to you say things like, "I feel like I don't really know the real you." They sense that they're only interacting with a carefully constructed facade. Perhaps the most telling sign is an internal feeling that your life is a performance. You feel like an actor on a stage, constantly managing your image, and you're exhausted from the effort. Think of common archetypes in our society. The perfect student who never gets a B but is crippled by anxiety. The workaholic who climbs the corporate ladder but has no life outside the office. Or the people pleaser who says yes to everyone, but has completely lost touch with their own needs and desires. These individuals have so fully identified with their persona that their authentic self has been suffocated. They've achieved social success at the cost of their own soul. The mask, which was once a tool for survival, has become a cage. So if being authentic is the goal, why does it feel so risky? Why is it so terrifying to take off the mask, even for a moment? The answer is the deep-seated fear of rejection. We worry, if I show people who I really am with all my flaws, insecurities, and weird obsessions, will they still accept me? Will they still love me? Showing our true selves means being vulnerable, and vulnerability is scary. It opens us up to the possibility of being judged, misunderstood, or abandoned. The persona feels safe precisely because it's designed to be acceptable. Your authentic self, on the other hand, is a wild card. However, modern psychology research backs up what Jung knew intuitively. Authenticity is crucial for long-term well-being. Studies consistently show that people who feel they can be their true selves report higher levels of happiness, lower stress, and more meaningful relationships. Vulnerability, while scary, is the very pathway to genuine connection. You can't truly be seen and loved for who you are if you're always hiding behind a mask. The paradox is that the thing we fear most, rejection, is what we risk when we seek the thing we want most, true acceptance. So how do we find the balance? Jung's advice wasn't to destroy the persona. He knew we need it. You can't just walk into a job interview and share your deepest existential fears. The persona is a necessary and useful tool for navigating society. The key is to keep it flexible. You should be the one wearing the mask, not the other way around. The goal is to be conscious of the mask, to be able to put it on and take it off at will. Here are a few practical tips to help you do that. First, start by simply noticing. Pay attention throughout your day and ask yourself, am I performing right now or am I being genuine? There's no need to judge yourself, just observe. When are you wearing your work mask? When are you wearing your family mask? Just building this awareness is a huge first step. Second, start sharing small, authentic truths with safe people. You don't have to reveal your deepest secrets all at once. Start small. With a trusted friend, you could admit, actually, I'm feeling pretty anxious today, instead of just saying, I'm fine. Or you could share a quirky hobby you've been hiding. See how it feels. These small acts of vulnerability build your authenticity muscle and show you that it's often safer than you think. Finally, regularly check in with yourself. Ask the powerful question, am I wearing this mask for healthy protection in this situation, or am I wearing it because I've forgotten who I am without it? Is this role serving you, or are you serving it? The goal is to move from unconscious performance to conscious choice. Your persona is a tool, a powerful, necessary tool, but it should never become your prison. The real you, the complex, messy, wonderful, and unique individual behind the mask, deserves to be known, first and foremost by yourself, and then by those you choose to let in. Finding that balance is the lifelong journey toward wholeness. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the human psyche. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which mask you feel you wear the most. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on psychology and self-discovery. Until next time, be kind to yourself and be brave enough to be real.